Simulan mong abutin ang iyong pangarap na magbibigay dangal sa iyong bukas. Ang suliranin, hindi laging nandyan, dapat mong harapin. Kami iyong kasama sa bawat takin, magkaakbay nating lulutasin. Dito sa Fernandino Teens TV, ang boses mo ay mahalaga. Dito sa Fernandino Teens TV, ikaw lagi ang bida. Ang mga aral ay ginintuang atin ng bawat guro na siyang gagabay sa iyong pagkamulat. Naway umukit ito sa iyong isipan, maging mapanuri, sundin ng wasto at nararapat. Kagandahang asal ang ipakita, ipadama ang pusong may malasakit. Dito sa Fernandino Teens TV, ang boses mo ay mahalaga. Dito sa Fernandino Teens TV, ikaw lagi ang bida. Sakali mang tayo'y subukin ng unos, ating haharapin ng walang takot. Sasamahan ka ni Fernan at Dino, ang bagong barkada mo. Dito sa Fernandino Teens TV, boses mo ay mahalaga. Dito sa Fernandino Teens TV, edukasyon mo'y sigurado na. Dito sa Fernandino Teens TV, boses mo ay mahalaga. Dito sa Fernandino Teens TV, edukasyon mo'y sigurado na.
Fernandino Teens TV.
Nan, kumusta ka na? Parang malungkot ka yata ngayon.
Oo nga, Fer. Meron akong konting problema.
Nan, mga kaibigan mo kami. Maaari mo naman i-share sa amin kung ano man ang pinagdadaanan mo.
Ang totoo niyan, gusto ko talagang sabihin sa inyo ang problema ko. Pero hindi ko alam ang mga tamang salita na aking gagamitin para maiugnay ko ng maayos ang mga paragraph ko. Ayoko kasing ma-misinterpret ako.
Ah, ganun ba? Tamang-tama ang episode na tatalakayin natin ngayon. Para sa iyo yun, Nan.
Tama si Fer. Ituturo sa atin ni Ma'am kung paano nga ba ang paragraph development sa problem solution at cause and effect sentences at kung anong mga teknik ang maaaring gamitin para makapag-develop ng mga ito.
Gusto ko yan, Dino at Fer. Tara!
Let's watch and learn!
A happy morning to all of you, Fernandino teens. I know you are very eager to learn something new for today. Well, just relax and listen carefully as I reveal a lesson that is simple yet very interesting. An anonymous writer once said, "Emotions are not problems to be solved. They are signals to be understood." He clearly emphasized the word signal because, according to him, our emotions are our guide on how we are going to face the day, on how we are going to deal with the problem, or how we are going to surrender and be defeated. The word signal is very simple, yet the meaning is very comprehensive. According to Webster, it is something such as sound gesture, or object that conveys notice or warning. It transmits information in various ways, like human voice, impulse, pictures, and many more. In our daily lives, we may not be very conscious, but we always use different signals to direct us on our future activities. Every time we travel, we see these signals. What kind of signals are they? Yes, you are right. They are traffic signals. They warn not just drivers, but all road users to eliminate road rages. As for our communication skills, there are several signals that can be used to convey our thoughts easily. And with that, join me as I discuss today's topic entitled, Using Appropriate Grammatical Signals or Expressions Suitable to Each Pattern of Idea Development. I am Ma'am Mary Andy Yumul, and I will be your teacher lecturer for today. Let me start by stating our objectives for today's lesson. First, apply the use of grammatical signals or expressions in problem solution paragraphs. Second, apply the use of grammatical signals or expressions in cause and effect paragraphs. And lastly, write a paragraph with cohesive devices. Are you excited? Let us begin. Let us start with the problem solution pattern. The problem solution pattern is one method of organization composed of two main sections. First, the problem, and second, the solution. The problem solution pattern is used in persuasive writing with the aim to convince the reader to support a certain course of action, and make the reader change his or her opinion on behavior by showing that a problem exists, then providing a solution. In the problem section, the writer aims to identify the different sides of the problem being discussed and offer the evidence for these problems. In the solution section, the aim is to identify a possible solution and support the effectiveness of this solution over others. The common signal words or expressions used in this pattern are the following. The problem is, one answer is, obviously, the question is, a difficulty is, to solve, a solution is. Here is an example sentence. The problem is, Akila spilled the milk on the table. Therefore, she got some tissue and cleaned it. Observe the underlined phrase. It is obviously the phrase that introduces the problem since it was directly stated. Can you guess what the solution was? You may key in your answers on the comments box below. Yes, you are right. The solution is, she got some tissue and cleaned it. Great answer. How about the next example? Many are getting infected with the virus. To solve this, the government ordered for some antivirus vaccines for the people. This time, the underlined phrase introduces the solution. Can you now guess what the problem is? Great! The problem is that many are getting infected with the virus. More about the problem solution pattern will be discussed as Fernandino Teens TV Season 2 returns.
Ang Schools Division Office City of San Fernando, Pampanga ay kaisa ng Department of Education sa pagsasagawa ng mga proyekto at programa na tumutugon sa mga pangangailangan ng mga mag-aaral. Inilunsad ang Division Call Center for Tutors and Guidance Counselors upang magbigay ng educational at psychological assistance sa mga mag-aaral, magulang at stakeholders ng division. Kaya, kung may nais kayong itanong tungkol sa pag-aaral, maaaring magpadala ng mensahe sa Division Call Center for Tutors and Guidance Counselors Facebook page o tumawag sa mga numero na makikita sa ibaba ng inyong screen tuwing Lunes hanggang Biyernes sa ganap na alas 8 ng umaga hanggang alas 6 ng gabi. Maaari rin kayong sumangguni sa ating guidance counselors na nagbibigay ng guidance and counseling services. Lahat ng inyong ibabahagi ay mananatiling confidential. Ang nasabing programa ay nagsisilbing daan upang malaman ang feedbacks ng stakeholders para matulungan ang ating divisyon na mapagbuti pa ang mga sumusunod na programa. Ano pang hinihintay ninyo? Tumawag na sa aming mga numero o bumisita na sa aming Facebook page at magpadala ng inyong mga katanungan.
Fernandino Teens TV.
Welcome back, Fernandino teens. Let us continue our lesson on using grammatical signals or expressions in problem solution and cause and effect paragraphs. Before the break, you have already distinguished between the problem and the solution. This time, let us talk about the grammatical signals used for problem solution. These are consequently, thereby, therefore, leads to, as a result, and because of. Let us try this activity. I will give sentences, then you will complete them by choosing which among the given grammatical signals must be used. Type your answers on the comment box below. Are you ready? We were hungry because of, as a result, we ate some pizza. The correct answer is as a result. Very good. Next sentence. I am not able to sleep well last night because of, to solve this, I drank a glass of warm milk. Your answer? To solve this. That's right. Lastly, I need to memorize my lines for the performance tomorrow. Because of, therefore, I have to stay late tonight. You're correct. The answer is therefore. Since you got all items correctly, let us now proceed with the cause and effect signal words. Cause and effect as a pattern of paragraph development is used to show the relationship between ideas and topics. It describes how one event is influenced by a latter event, or what caused an event to take place. The following are considered in this pattern of development. Why did it happen? What caused it? What are its effects? How is it related to something else? In a cause and effect paragraph, The author discusses the relationship between two or more events or experiences. He either focuses on both cause and effect or addresses only the cause or the effect. A cause paragraph dwells on the reasons why something happened, while an effect paragraph focuses on what happens after a particular incident. The following are the signal words for cause and effect. As a result, because, due to, if then, therefore, thus. Here are some example sentences. It rained heavily, thus Rama had to postpone his plan. Sita did not wear face masks outside. As a result, she was required to return home and wear one. Let us work on this activity. Guess in your mind which type of paragraph development is used in the paragraph below. Also, identify the signal words used. You can type your answer on the comments box below. There are many reasons why a lot of people participate or watch the Olympic Games on television or other platforms. First, because of tradition. The Olympics, the torch, and the flame custom have obviously been patterned after the ancient games. People can beat the monotony of daily life by joining in or watching the Olympics. They like to identify themselves with someone who had done some sacrifices and made achievements. The second is due to national pride. They believe that a participant's hard-earned victory becomes a nation's success. Thus, a nation and its people keep track by counting the medals that have been won by their athletes. The first question is, what type of paragraph development is used in the paragraph above? Great answer! It is cause and effect paragraph. Next question. Mention at least two signal words used. There are a lot of possible answers, and they are because of, due to, thus. Well done, Fernandino teens! I fervently believe that you are now more than ready for our next activity. This time, to further understand the lesson, let us try to answer the following by writing true if the statement is correct and false if the statement is incorrect. Type your answers on the comments box below. Number 1. An effect paragraph focuses on what happens after a particular incident. The correct answer is true. Correct. The problem solution pattern aims to convince the reader to support a certain course of action. The correct answer for number 2 is true. Number 3. Then, as a solution, the government purchased land from Saudi Arabia. This statement shows only a solution section. The correct answer is again true. Number 4. Signal words or transitions are words which do not indicate the relationship between ideas and organization of details. Number 4 answer is false. The reason is because the signal words indicate relationship between ideas and organization of ideas. Number 5. Thus, because, and therefore are examples of transitional devices. The last answer is true. You are right. Thus, because, and therefore are examples of transitional devices that indicate an effect, result, or consequence. The previous activity was great. This time, there is another activity prepared for you. You must complete the given paragraph by using problem solution signal words or expressions. Type your answers on the comments box, or you may choose to answer on a piece of paper as well. Are you ready? Let us start. Here are your choices. As a solution, therefore, the problem was. Let me read the paragraph. In the early 1800s, the country needed room to grow. Blank, most people lived in the East and cities were crowded. New land was expensive. Young families couldn't afford to buy farms. Then, blank, the government purchased land from France. Blank, the settlers quickly built small towns where the farming, fishing, and mining were good. What do you think is the first answer? Correct. The problem was. How about number 2? As a solution. Great. How about the third one? Yes, the answer is therefore. Great work, Fernandino teens! Now, let us try to analyze the following information about using appropriate grammatical signals or expressions suitable to each pattern of idea development. Write yes if you agree, or no if you disagree with the statement. Type your answer on the chat box. Number 1. The cause happens before the effect, but it doesn't have to be written first. Is it a yes or no? The answer is no. Terrific! Now let us have number 2. Signal words or expressions are important in developing correct grammar. The right answer is yes. Here is the third one. One way to organize details in writing is to learn problem solution and cause and effect as methods of paragraph development. Is it a yes or a no? Good answer. The answer is yes. One way to organize details in writing is to learn problem solution and cause and effect as methods of paragraph development. More on this topic will be learned after the break. See you later, Fernandino teens!
Maya po oras kaya kayo, Fernandinos. Ako pala ay Elwin Arl Serrano ng City Tourism Office ng Siyudad San Fernando. Ngayong bulan na ini, pagmasusyan tayo ang National Heritage Month na ating temang Victory and Humanity, Upholding Filipino Heritage and Identity. Kambena nini, metong karang aktibidades na ng siyudad, apin ng launching ng bayong Heritage Passport. Yung Heritage Passport, apin ng metong karing proyekto ng kaya katamong siyudad, yung pamanamuna ng Mayor Edwin D. Santiago. Anong nuka rin makalagelangan ding egan-agan ng heritage sites, heritage structures, na akit tamo kin kay katamong heritage district. Makakayado din keni, ding importansya da ding mapila na tradisyon, keni siyudad, kalupa na ning pamangawang parol, ang po yung pamangalesa. May aho siyang heritage passport, uling atin kang dapat gawan, anong nukaran puntalan mo lading at yung passport, at saka ka mag-selfie. Kay ba't kanta, palto making tourism office, at mamiyalang sticker ka rin egan-agan ang apuntulan mong lugar. At timong may ngari ang tutong passport. Balo mingeni, panahon na ini, tamo makain bisa lumal, uli na ng COVID-19 pandemic. Kaya naman kimbanwa ngayon agkatan ko ding bikers tamo, edad 18 hanggang 50, imbis na lumaot kayo po, di na nyo lang dita ka oras di kaya katamong heritage structures, kaya ni syudad. Anya naman karing mumunang 50 bikers ang makayari kaya katamong heritage passport, midinan lang premyong only San Fernando loot bag. Inggawan nyo mo bakit ta makapag-register, punta kayo mismo opisina na ng City Tourism, ng munisipyo, at saka kayo magdalang metong valid ID. Kabinan kaya kayong heritage passport, ating makasipit ang instruction nung nano pa ing dapat gawan. Anya naman ka rin hanggang kapadyakin, nanano ko pa, tara na!
Fernandino Teens TV.
Welcome back! You are still watching Fernandino Teens TV Season 2. I still have a lot more to share. Allow me to read the given paragraph. As you listen, identify the cause and effect by noting the signals that show cause and effect relationship. Let's begin. When people cut down trees to clear land, they destroy the habitats of birds. This reduces the number of nest sites. As a result, fewer baby birds are hatched and the bird population declines. The cause is people cut down trees. Very good. What are its effects? The first effect is the habitats of birds are destroyed. The second effect is the number of nest sites is reduced. The third effect is fewer baby birds are hatched. The fourth effect is the bird population declines. Nice going, Fernandino teens! Did you get all the answers correctly? Type in your scores at the comment section below. Another activity is waiting for you to accomplish. I will be reading a short paragraph, and this time, you will organize your ideas using a graphic organizer. In recent decades, cities have grown so large that now, about 50% of the Earth's population lives in urban areas. There are several reasons for this occurrence. First, the increasing industrialization of the 19th century resulted in the creation of many factory jobs, which tended to be located in cities. These jobs, with their promise of a better material life, attracted many people from rural areas. Second, there were many schools established to educate the children of the new factory laborers. The promise of a better education persuaded many families to leave farming communities and move to the cities. Finally, as the cities grew, people established places of leisure, entertainment, and culture, such as sports stadiums, theaters, and museums. For many people, these facilities made city life appear more interesting than life on the farm, and therefore drew them away from rural communities. Here is the graphic organizer. Using the graphic organizer, identify the cause and enumerate 3 effects. Let us first identify the cause. Nice! The cause is cities have grown so large. What could be its effects? First is, factory jobs attracted people. Next, better schools attracted families to move in the cities. Lastly, places of leisure, entertainment, and culture made city appear more interesting. Very good! That was fun, Fernandino teens! Now, using pictures, let us write a problem and list 3 solutions related to the picture given. Type in your answers at the comments box below. Are you ready? Let us begin. What is this picture about? You got it right. It is about climate change or global warming. It is an increase in the Earth's global surface temperature. What are the possible solutions to solve this environmental problem? Some possible solutions are: first, save energy at home. Much of our electricity and heat is powered by coal, oil, and gas. Use less energy by lowering your heating and cooling. Second, reduce, reuse, repair, and recycle. Electronics, clothes, and other items we buy cause carbon emissions at each point in production. From the extraction or raw materials to manufacturing and transporting goods to market. To protect our climate, buy fewer things, shop secondhand, repair what you can, and recycle. Let's have the last one. Eat more vegetables. Eating more vegetables can significantly lower our environmental impact. Producing plant-based foods generally results in fewer greenhouse gas emissions and requires less energy, land, and water. Did you get the same answers? Very good! Let us do our part and help solve the problem on global warming or climate change. Read and understand the given statements. Match each cause with its effect. Type the letter of your choice on the comments box below. Number 1. If Sita pushes down on the stapler, then the papers are stapled together. Number 2. If the Arabic chef cuts the vegetables, then the guest ate the fresh salads. Number 3. If Gandhi is a hard-working young man, then he shares his earnings to unfortunate people. Number 4. If Anisha practiced volleyball every day, then she made the winning spike during the game. Number 5. If Rama started to talk about his wisdoms, then his disciples listened. Number 6. If Sita was tested positive for COVID-19, then she was brought to the quarantine facility. Number 7. If the chef was tasked to cook for the patients, then he asked the doctors about the meal plan for each patient. Number 8. If Gandhi sometimes works day and night without having rest, then the man got sick and was brought to the hospital for recovery. Number 9. If Anisha works as a nurse in the community hospital, then the lady is in charge of assisting the doctors during minor surgeries. Number 10. If Rama is employed as a medical representative, then he supplies medical supplies like medicines and equipment in different hospitals. Did you get a perfect score? Very good! I hope you enjoyed the activities, Fernandino Teens. More is about to unfold when Fernandino Teens TV Season 2 returns.
Hindi lamang sa larangan ng pangkabuhayan apektado ang maraming pamilyang Pilipino, kundi maging sa larangan ng pagkatuto ng bawat batang Pilipino. Inilunsad ng siyudad ng San Fernando ang programang Nurturing Environment and System for Thriving or NEST, isang education community pantry na naglalayon para sa isang malawakang pagtulong, paglantabay at paggabay na ang focus ay ang makapagbigay ng tulong at suporta sa ating mga mag-aaral sa pamamagitan ng pagbibigay ng educational needs gaya na lamang ng school supplies, tutorial sessions, study tips, at iba pang mga pamamaraan na mas lalong makatutulong sa pag-angat ng ating edukasyon. Dahil hindi hadlang ang pandemya sa magandang kinabukasang naghihintay sa ating mga mag-aaral. Sino-sino nga ba ang mga kalahok sa programang ito? Sa pagtutulungan ng ating school administrators, guro, magulang, at iba pang mga miyembro ng ating komunidad gaya ng barangay officials at sangguniang kabataan ay siguradong magiging mas matagumpay ang programang ito. Paano nga ba ang magiging proseso ng naturang programa? Una, magkakaroon tayo ng isang Facebook group, ang Pampanga High School NEST Education Community Pantry na pangungunahan ng Educational Pantry Coordinator. Ang mga magulang, tagapangalaga at mga guro ay ia-add ng ating educational pantry members sa Facebook group na ito. Sa page na ito, maaaring i-post ng mga magulang at tagapangalaga o sino mang miyembro ng educational pantry ang kanilang mga kahilingan o requests. Kailangan ding ilagay ang pangalan ng mag-aaral, grade, at section para sa mas agarang aksyon. Oo nga pala, hindi lang requests ang pwedeng i-post. Pwede ring mag-post ang mga nais magbigay ng tulong o mga gustong mag-donate. Sabi nga nila, sharing is caring. Tandaan na ang Facebook group na ito ay pribado at posts na may kaugnayan lamang sa page na ito ang maaaprobahan. Mayroon din palang Google Form na ipamamahagi kung saan maaari nating isumite ang ating requests o kahilingan. Paano naman ang mga walang internet access sa bahay? Huwag mangamba dahil merong mga nakalaang drop boxes ang ating paaralan na kung saan maaaring ihulog ng mga magulang at tagapangalaga ang kanilang requests. Sa mga nais namang mag-donate ng school supplies, maaaring ilagay ang mga ito sa tabi ng drop boxes. Maaari ring mag-donate ng mga kagamitan o cash donation kaakibat ang pagsusumite ng deed of donation form. Pangalawa, mahalaga ang ugnayan ng mga guro at ng mga magulang o tagapangalaga sa programang ito. Gamit ang video calls o chats ay ipahahayag ng mga guro ang adhikain ng programang ito sa mga magulang o tagapangalaga. Maaari ring gawin ang orientation na ito ng face-to-face kasabay ng schedule ng kuhanan ng mga module. Gaya ng nabanggit, hindi lamang mga bagay ang maaaring i-donate. Pwede ring mag-conduct ng tutorial session, study tips, at iba pang mga kagamitan sa pagkatuto gaya ng mga aklat o kaya ay gadgets. Ikatlo, ang requested needs ng ating mga magulang o tagapangalaga ay ililista ng ating NEST focal person. Ang mga coordinator naman ang mag-aayos ng mga ito. Ang advisors ng ating mga mag-aaral, guidance counselor, at iba pang mga guro ay ipaaalam sa ating mga magulang at tagapangalaga ang petsa at oras ng pamimigay ng requested needs na gaganapin sa paaralan. Sabi nga nila, it takes a village to raise a child. Kaya naman aktibo at iba yung pakikilahok ang inaasahan sa pagsasanib puwersa ng paaralan at barangay na siyang tutukoy sa pangangailangan ng bawat Fernandinong mag-aaral at kikilos upang matugunan ito sa tulong at suporta rin ng mga miyembro ng komunidad. Isang malawakang komunidad para sa isang produktibong educational community pantry ay tiyak na lilikha ng iba yung pagkilos upang maging mas magaan at madali ang pagkatuto ng bawat kabataang Fernandino. Kaya naman tandaan, magbigay ayon sa kakayahan, kumuha ayon sa pangangailangan.
Fernandino Teens TV.
Welcome back! You are still watching Fernandino Teens TV Season 2. I know you have enjoyed today's lesson about cause and effect, problem solution, paragraph development. Before I give you another activity, let us have a short recap of what has transpired in this episode. Let us have a simple recall. You may type your ideas on the comment box provided. Ready? Please type a check mark if you think the statement is correct. Use cross mark if the statement is wrong. Number 1. Writing cause and effect paragraph predicts an outcome. The correct answer is check mark. We tend to predict the effect or result when we know the cause or the reason. That was great! How about the next one? Number 2. Writing cause and effect paragraph solves a problem. You are correct. It is a cross mark. Writing a cause and effect paragraph describes how one event is influenced by a later event or what caused an event to take place. Number 3. Writing problem solution paragraph solves the problem. You are correct. It is a check mark. In writing a problem solution paragraph, we get to see a clearer picture, making us understand the situation leading us to the solution. Number 4. Problem solution is a text pattern that discusses a solution to a specific problem. The right answer is a check mark. The problem solution pattern shows a problem exists, then provides a solution. Next, number 5. There is only one recommended solution to a problem or a difficulty. The right answer is a cross mark. According to ForesightPsychology.com, these are possible options or solutions to any problem. First, solve the problem or problem solving. Second, change the way you feel or perspective taking. Then, accept the situation as it is or mindful acceptance. More and more Fernandino teens keep on typing their answers. With that, I appreciate how well you interacted with me. By the way, these are the references used in this episode. Again, please keep these simple words that relate with today's lesson. Everything happens for a reason. Every problem has a solution. It has been a great pleasure to be with you today, Fernandino teens. Once again, this is Ma'am Mary Ann Yumul. Till the next episode of Fernandino Teens TV Season 2.
Ayan, Nan. Ang dami nating natutuhan tungkol sa grammatical signals o paragraph development, di ba?
Oo nga, nalaman natin na may ibang grammatical signals na gagamitin sa cause and effect at sa problem solution.
Napansin ko nga, magkakaiba pala ang mga iyon depende sa mga pangungusap natin.
O ngayon, Nan, alam mo na kung paano mo sasabihin ang problema mo gamit ang naayon na salita.
Oo nga, kaya hali kayo at makinig sa aking problema at matulungan ako kung paano ko ito masusolusyonan.
Ang dami na naman nating natutuhan sa araw na ito. Kaya naman,
Maraming salamat, Ma'am.
Isa na namang makabuluhang talakayan ng ating natunghayan, Fernandino Teens.
magkita-kita tayong muli sa susunod na episode ng
Fernandino
Teens
TV,
Season 2.
kung saan ang kabataang Fernandino ay angat sa angking talino.
Bagong umaga, yakapin mo ang bagong pag-asa. Simulan mong abutin ang iyong pangarap na magbibigay dangal sa iyong bukas. Ang suliranin, hindi laging nandyan, dapat mong harapin. Kami iyong kasama sa bawat takin, magkaakbay nating lulutasin. Dito na siyang gagabay sa iyong pagkamulat. Naway umukit ito sa iyong isipan, maging mapanuri